Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Am I live or is that saying something else? What is that saying? Yes, it's saying welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's saying. I'm going to pull it. While we wait for some people to come in, I'm going to pull up, I thought these were bigger. I thought I had bigger ones of these. How is everybody? Okay, I'm getting it open up in here. Oh, I have got awesome news, guys. I just got awesome news, and my brain is reeling from it right now. The bestest news ever. I'll tell everybody in a minute after some people get in here. Go me. I gotta pull up my chat. I can't see. I know there's people here. Gotta be people here. Gotta be somebody here. Hi, Lori. How are you doing today? What, Jamaican? No, no Jamaican. To me, better than Jamaican. I don't want to do that. I want to see my live. That's what my microphone typed for what you're making. Oh. What Jamaican? Okay, so I'm going to make a craft roulette card, or attempt to. At least make some things to go on a craft roulette card. I still got all these Doomaflutchies that I was making yesterday here. Look, I added a heart to the center. And I made another one. And aren't they cute? With the hearts on them? So that's what I did yesterday. Added some hearts. Made another one. And now my chat's closed down. I want to wait for a few more people to come in before I say what my good news is. I'm like, my head is like reeling, right? Aren't they too cute? So that was crazy on TikTok yesterday, Lori. Just a little bit. Alright, so let me get something white. Let me get something I can write on. Whether it's a notepad or whatever. I had a book I was keeping everything in, and I don't have it. Why does this keep wanting to get small on me? I'm trying to watch that. You're welcome. When I can mentally handle it, I'll do it. I got this notepad that I found in my stash, and I got all these things written down. This must be a project by Pat Dolan. I don't even know what it is. Oh, is that a box? Yeah, that's a box. Because look, box panels. Okay. It's not what I want. I need to write down the parameters for craft roulette. It's like we got 3 people in here, but we only got 1 who's saying hi. So the 2 that aren't saying hi, hello to you too. Those of you that are just watching, hello. Hello, hello. By the way, I already read that comment. I'm up to par with the chat so far. Is that a pen or not? It is. Will it write? This one's old Pink and Main pen from when I worked there. Let's see if it writes. It's old. It may not write anymore. No. I should have an Eddie Lugo pen sitting here. Where's my Eddie Lugo pen? Or a pencil. Here's a pencil. That lead won't dry up. If you're like me, I have to put a title when I keep notes. I have to put note on my notes. Alright, so, I don't know what episode, but for Craft Roulette, last night's show, the parameters, M, not E, not N, not parameters. My husband has already started moving my Eddie Lupins around. I can never find one when I need it. Yeah, I have one right here somewhere. I was using it. Maybe over there where I sit all the time. Oh my gosh, hi Ann! Guys, my head's reeling right now. I want to wait a few more minutes, see if like Melissa and Denise and everybody come in. Oh my goodness, how do we have 14? Hello everybody. It says we've got 14 people in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So the parameters for Craft Roulette. It's you guys can't see this probably. Card for teacher. So I'm going to see if I can find those little die cuts that we made the other day. It's like, where's that whole set? That whole set I made. It's like, where did it go? It couldn't have gone too far. Oh, I think I know. I think I stuck everything in here. Hi, Eddie. I think I stuck everything in here. So, like how... Remember these from the other day? We're going to have to put these into work today. Because the card has to be for a teacher. The color... Colors are classroom. How convenient that those got... The wheel chose those, right? So this is the project. And then element is from the country. And then random is frame. And there goes, hiding my chat again. There we go. Huh, is Aaron in the house too? We got Ann. Wait. Hi, Aaron. We got... Okay, so I got that. Ann says hi. What about Lugo? That's what we're talking about, Eddie. We're talking about the Eddie Lugo pen. The pens that we write with, that are your pens that you gave us. And, I misplaced them. Misplaced it. And then everybody's saying hi to everybody. What country? Doesn't have to be a specific... Oh no, go back. Go back. It did it to me again. Your sexy Spaniard pens? That is so funny. And Lori is apologizing. Her microphone is typing wild stuff. It sure is. It thinks it's after dark or something. Alright. So our card has to be for a teacher. The colors need to be classroom colors. There needs to be an element from the country. I'm not thinking of like a specific country. I'm thinking of like country roads, take me home. That kind of, you know, the country. And then random is a frame, so we have to have a frame in there somewhere, somehow. Something has to be framed. So my brain was thinking, okay, in the country, out in the boondocks, down in the boondocks, down in the boondocks. Hey, Barry. How you doing? They have the county fairs, right? So I was thinking We can take our little backpack. I need to make a new apple, but I don't know what I did with the dyes. What's up, Danny? How's everybody doing? I can tell y'all are looking for a... So, I'm trying to think what could be framed. We got our pencil. This is going to be for a teacher. My fingers will cooperate with me. We'll put all these on the card, right? I don't know if I'm going to put those on or not, but I have... Oh, where is it, though? I don't see it. Oh, those are cute, but that's not what I'm looking for. I have dies that are alphabet. Where are they? Where they be? I was thinking I could, cut out the word teacher. Well, I guess I may have to wait on the word teacher because... Anyway, and to bring something in from the country, bring in the number 1 ribbon, like, you know, you get at the state fair, at the county fair. So make a little ribbon so we could put the number 1 teacher. I don't know where my dies are. So now that I got everybody in, almost everybody in here, for the country, you can put chalkboard frame with a cow and a barn drawn on it. I don't know about the cow, but I can draw a barn. I can do a chalkboard. Let's see. Now you got my brain going instead of the number 1. That's a good idea, Lori. Very good idea. Oh, yeah, with the ribbon next to winning the county fair. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like the way you think. All right, I'm looking for a piece of black cardstock because we'll have to draw the barn and that. Down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks. I'll find a way to make this house a home. And there I met a girl named Elizabeth. We're gonna make a frame too for our chalkboard, but let's see if we have lighter wood color than that one. That one's kind of dark for a chalkboard. We kind of need it lighter, don't we? Kind of like more brown. Excuse me. Okay, y'all ready? Want to hear the good news that I just heard right before I came on my live? I got some really awesome good news. Y'all want to hear it? I'm gonna wait to see the response from y'all. I know you do. I know y'all like hearing what things that make me happy. Okay, that's black. I don't want that. I want the brown. Where's the brown? Okay, that's not brown, but we can use that, and then we can just ink blend it. People put me down because that's the side of town I was born. She loves her society. Lord have mercy on the boy from down in the boondocks. Okay, so the good news is my youngest son. I have not seen him in years. in years. It's been like since 2018, I think, since I've seen my youngest son. He wasn't even married yet, and he's been married for a while now. Anyway, his cousin is getting married. His cousin lives here in Florida. If I remember correctly, he lives up in Jacksonville, I believe. Anyway, so my son is coming down, and I'm going to get to see him and spend a couple days with him. I'm going to get to see my son, guys. That's the greatest news in the whole wide world. That's better than Jamaica to me. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to make it a frame for, let's see. We want our chalkboard to be now what am I going to write with that I'm going to see this? Our chalkboard to be about right there. I know, isn't it awesome, guys? I am just so... And then he asked me if I wanted to spend a couple days in St. Augustine with him. I was like, yeah. Spend as much time with you as I possibly can. That's my baby. That's my youngest. That is like... You guys don't even know. Oh, my God. He lives in Virginia. He was in New York for a while. And him and his wife moved to Virginia. I'm ecstatic. It's going to be early October, which is just awesome. I'm just tickled to death. Oh, you know what? I needed to, did I account for room for the frame? I got to make room for the frame. Yeah, there's room for the frame. Okay. Okay. I'm just like, I'm ecstatic. I can't even think straight, guys. Yeah, my youngest son, Brandon. My sweetheart. Let's make this an even 2. Let's just make it an even 2. And that's a 2.5. Okay. So, we need... That's not an even 2, that's an even 3. This one is a 2.5. So I need this to measure 3. And I need this to measure 2.5. And then I'm going to make them measure like a 1/2 inch. Make sure I'm not getting my fingernails. So that should fit there. That should fit there. We're going to ink blend these too. Scott has entered the building. I repeat, Scott has entered the building. Oh, hi, Scott. I understand. My son lives in Colorado and has a baby. I'm dying to see him and meet my granddaughter in person. Praying soon. Yeah, this, you know, it's like... They grow up on us and they leave us, and it's like... They're doing what they're supposed to do. Growing up and doing their, you know, being the family and... But it's like... Us moms are out here going, hey, what about us? Now that should have been the same length. Oh, that's why. We need to miter these edges so that it looks right. Is that one like... Down in the boondocks. Down in the boondocks. One fine day I'll find a way to learn this old house. And a little girl named Elizabeth. Yes, and hopefully soon. Even though we may have the time to do it, we just don't have the funds to go there, and they don't have the funds or time to come to us. Exactly. I really can't wait to see Big Bro and Sis-in-Law and Little Bro, but mostly Big Bro and Sis-in-Law, says Danny. There we go. There's our frame. But we got to make our frame look better than that. That just looks like doesn't look that great, y'all. It just don't look that great. We got to get us some ink out. Matter of fact, let's try our new ink that I got. Let's do this aged mahogany and see if we can make that look like a chalkboard frame. I need a brush. Or do I? Oh. Okay, that's brushed corduroy. That would give us a look we kind of want. Here we go. Here's aged mahogany and brushed corduroy. Oh, sweet. They're coming for Thanksgiving. That's awesome. Yeah, it's like October is going to be a busy month for me. Because in early October, now my son's coming. I don't know which one of these I want to use. Let's see. Let's see what the brushed corduroy looks like. Oh, that's good color. That mahogany is probably going to be even darker. So let's turn this over. And, ooh, this is juicy too. And do the... Oh, I like that color. But gathered twig is going to be my color, I think. I think gathered twig is... Where's the chalkboard? Yeah, but I didn't say anybody was coming to see me in Thanksgiving. That was Danny who said it. I said my son is coming in early October, and then there's a possibility I might meet Denise in late October. Jan, hi. Okay, what did I just do? Go back. Go back. Go. Phone, listen to me. Go back. Now, how do I know that this is live chat? It is live chat, okay. I want chat filter to show me all, not top. How does it know what the top comments are? It's not. That's crazy. All right, let's do this with these, because I know that, and I should have done these before I cut them apart, but then you don't get the edges. So I'm going to get me a piece of mint tape. I'm going to put each one of these, and I'm going to make, hey, hey. Can you tell I've been watching some shorts? I'm making this look like wood. Bear with me, I really am. I promise you I am. I am, Sam, I am. I was having a hard time waking up until I got that message from my son. Hey. Oh, I don't know. Might be blurred line. No, that's not blurred lines, is it? I don't remember. It's a shorts video sound, though. You know what? I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I didn't need the tape. I can just put these down like this. Let's take them off of here. Watch, I needed the tape. Jen, she's making a card with a country theme for a teacher using items she cut out yesterday. Yes, this is for a chalkboard. This frame is for a chalkboard because the card has to be for a teacher. So, now, there we go. That's so much better. There we go. Yeah, there's this show on YouTube, a channel, Craft Roulette. Every Friday night, they spin Mr. Wheel, which is like a roulette wheel that they made. And they spin it, and they choose 4 parameters. They pick a project, color, element, and random. And this week's parameters are card for teacher, colors have to be classroom, and element is something from the country, and the random has to be frame. So, actually, I think it needs... I think I want to add... because it's a... There we go. Boy, this one's really juicy, guys. Wow. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to have to dry that so it looks right. There we go. That's going to look better. Instead of listen, Linda, it's listen, phone, listen. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's move these off here. I'm going to have to dry them because they're like... Is that really the distress ink? Let me get my heat tool out. Loud noise, y'all. Loud noise. See, I'm getting my fingerprints all over them now. You need to put next to perimeters roulette so down the line you will remember. Well, because... Craft Roulette. What was the date? It was August, right? 29th or something? Yeah, because today's the 30th. There we go. Thanks for... what the heck the list is for. Yes, you're right. I do. Alright, so we're going to make this frame. What I'm going to do here, these need to be mitered. And by that, I mean that they need to connect to each other. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to try this. I may have to recut my paper, guys. That should line up just like that for a mitered edge. Ta-da! See? See, so that it lines up like a frame. And then I'll take this one and I'll line it up just like so and do the same thing. Just cut at an angle right here. And it just cuts the tip off of each one to miter them. See, to make our frame. So that it looks like a real frame and not just some weird shaped papers. And now we do it with this one. Now we do the same thing with this one. So we take this one and I'm holding it so that I know that this is going to go, I need the angles to go the right way. The other one didn't matter because there was nothing to go with it. But this one has to go like that. So I said to myself, and then we're going to snip that. That should miter our edges just perfect for that one. And then we have to do this one. Hey, hey, hey. And if that is blurred lines, I don't want to sing it on my channel because it would not be cool, not be appropriate. Alright, so now we got our frame. We got our chalkboard frame. I have to trim our chalkboard itself down a little, but maybe not. We can always do that later. Alright. Alright. We gotta glue that on. Let's start by gluing this one. We'll glue this one down first. All my new TikTok crafters are going live at the same time. Right now. Your new TikTok crafters, like you're the manager or something, Lori. You're so funny. You crack me up. Lori's our new manager at TikTok. All right, there we go. So we got that one lined up. Now we're gonna take the side one. You get us any gigs over there, Lori? You know, you could always come live on YouTube with us too. With us over here on YouTube instead of just on TikTok. I personally prefer being on here. Or not being on the internet at all and just doing like Facebook video hangouts. I prefer that more so. Yeah, I know. I was just being funny with you, Lori. I'm glad you hang out with me here. I like having you here. You're a trip. I like chit-chatting with you. Everyone on TikTok is new to me. I like it, but it's not YouTube, and I'm just a follower and supporter. I mean, okay, I went over the line on this one. I went too far down, I guess. Or I didn't do this one straight enough or something. Well, that's okay. We're gonna fix it. Get off there. You're gonna line up whether you like it or not, sucker. There you go. Like I said, we can always, if we have to trim something, we can. We don't want to, but if we have to, we can. I should have made this skinnier, probably. But it's alright. It's all good, considering the fact that I just, out of thin air, made it. I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, we're going to line that corner up to that corner. That corner's not lining up. The corners are not lining up. I'm going to have to trim it down so that the corners are all lined up. I'm going to have to trim it down. So the thing is that that black paper is, it was mitered perfect and I didn't line it up right when I did it. Anyway, I'm going to trim it. I'm not looking for perfection. Someone tell me the name of that Hey 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 song. I'm obsessed. I have it in my brain. I can't stand it. I think it's Blurred Lines. I think that's the name of it. Blurred Lines. Hey, 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 hey. Pretty sure it is. There, that looks good. Now we gotta take about the same amount off. There we go. Yeah, I got a little crazy with the chopping, but it works. It works. There we go. That looks better. My chalkboard is getting smaller and smaller. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to at least make sense with my brain. Yeah, Lori is very funny with her filters. All right, there we go. The dimensions need to just look right to me. You know what I mean? All right, now we're going to take, and we're going to draw a little piece of chalk right here. A little piece of chalk. And we'll put another little piece of chalk right here. Oh, I should have put it down lower, but I didn't. All right. And we're going to draw a barn. Hey, 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 hey. Do 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 do. Hey. I didn't leave room for my little rooster that goes on there. I can't draw a cow. Peekaboo! Lori makes you laugh. Peekaboo, Lori. Peekaboo, Lori. Danny says. Okay. So we got our chalkboard with our barn. Got our school books. Okay, sorry I left because I had to hear the song. Now I'm okay. Please don't do that. I can't help it. It's in my head. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I can't promise you that I'm not going to do it again because it just comes out. I'm sorry. Right, maybe we won't do the other book. Maybe we'll just do... Alright, we have to make... our little number one thingy-majigger. And I think the color blue would be great for that because that's what the first prize would be. So we'll put this right here. Where did our tape go? I don't know. Guess I have to get a new piece. I thought you should have put a cow with the ribbon and maybe 4-H in the corner. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? I don't know. Let's see what happens when we do this. When you got a blue ribbon, the numbers should be like grayish silver, right? All right, let's send that through the die cut machine. Let's turn that on. Let's send this through the machine and make us a blue ribbon for number one. We need to cut the number one out though. We don't let it go all the way through. It'll fall on the floor on the other side, Linda. You can't win. Jamaican. What Jamaican? I'm gonna laugh about that all day long now. Oh boy. Okay. Now I need a number one. I still need the word teacher, which I'll have to cut out later or something because I don't know exactly where. Oh, I could stamp it. But those are all the way over there. And y'all know Linda's lazy. Don't want to get up and go over there. What Jamaican? Yeah. That's every time we're going to ask somebody what they're making. Now that's how I'm going to say it. What Jamaican? All right. All right, all right, all right. You're making me laugh. Okay, it needs to open back up so I can see that. Thank you. Jimmy, that's what happens when I use the microphone and ask, what are you making? That's funny. All right. Because, let's see, did it cut him? It's holding on pretty tight there. Let's see if our ribbon cut out. Our blue. Oh, I should have made the center white, huh? And the number 1. Well, darn. I could always do it again, but maybe if we put this one that way, you'll see a difference. Can y'all eat? Y'all can't see. This is the thing. By the way, my theory is right, because my views went up a little bit yesterday compared, instead of going down. They were going down when I was using StreamYard. By not using StreamYard and doing vertical lives, my views are going up. I got more views. All right, let's make the ribbon. Let's make this first place ribbon. This would be cheating, but there is an AI way to ask the parameters for the card and have it design it for you. Yeah, that would take all the fun out, though, of me gluing things together and, you know. I mean, that'd be great if I want to make a sticker, but that would just take all my fun away. That would take all my fun away. You know, part of the fun is taking shapes and things and putting them together and seeing the outcome. It's not always successful. It doesn't always pan out and work just fantastic. But for the most part, it's pretty fantastic. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down and be the same color showing. Let's make sure we got the glue on, because this is shiny. No, what I'm saying is make the card after it shows you a picture. Oh. Yeah, that would still, yeah. Yeah. If somebody who's not super, you know. Yeah, you can, if you want, because you just came up with the idea of the chalkboard with the barn and the, so yes, you do. You're more creative than you think you are. That don't look right, y'all. My ribbon looks funky. Funky, funky, funky. There, that looks a little better. It still needs to say teacher to me, because it just looks like something for school. But I need a desk or something, maybe. It doesn't look right to me. Still don't look right. It still needs to say teacher or something to that effect. I'll have to work on it some more. I don't know where, we can always erase this if I do it in pencil. Take this off. Take these off. be for an art teacher. Yes, it's a card for my teacher. Jimmy Hot for teacher. That's a good song. Hi, Judy. How you doing? Judy, have you gotten your box yet? Crop and Create is coming up, guys. And I got my box yesterday. I'll tell you, it's going to be jam-packed from the 26th of September. I'm going to be busier than I've been in a long time. Starting September 15th, actually. Maybe that should go there. And this should go here. And I probably should cut out some more apples. Oh, D's came already? Yay! Are you teasing or are you going to open it? I SM up with D. I don't know what that means, Judy. You're going to have to retype it. It doesn't make sense to me what that's saying. I SM up. David will be bringing the box up. Best teacher with ribbon next to it. What is... Oh, you're up at her house and her box went to your house. So David's at home by himself down there. See, I got it. Okay. All right, so... Talk about being a handmade card. That's handmade when you're writing your own stuff. But I'm like, I'm just getting an idea of what it would look like. Yeah, those of you in the balcony and in the bushes and just lurking or chilling or but aren't chit-chatting with us, if you would hit the thumbs up, I would truly appreciate it. I would really, really appreciate everybody that came in if they would just hit that thumbs up button. And if you're watching my replay, I think that'll be cute enough. I just gotta find my dies because I want to use the Henry's Alphabet by Lawn Fawn and cut out the word best teacher. But I don't want to write it real dark because I want to be able to erase it. I'm thinking I should probably ink blend this background. Yeah, but I think I like... I may even have Cricket do something like that. You're the best teacher. Eva. Eva. Yeah, the stream looks different because I'm in vertical. Because I'm doing... The last 2 days, I have been testing a theory of mine. And my theory is YouTube wants us to go vertical when we stream. They give me such a hard time if I go straight through YouTube, right? You're just throwing out potassiums? Okay. And, anyway, every time I try to do it straight through YouTube and I try to go horizontal, it messes with me and always throws it up in vertical. Well, when I started using StreamYard all the time, I noticed that I was averaging around 11,000 something odd views. But the more I used only StreamYard, the more my views were dropping until I got to 2.1 views yesterday. So yesterday I went in vertical mode and said, let me try it this way. I only average around 35 to 55 views on my videos. Yesterday's video, there was 300 and something views on it. So, yes, I'm using my phone. I always use my phone, but I usually use StreamYard. Yeah, I always use it. There, that's better. I should have been there the whole time. I don't know if you guys can see what I wrote on here, but I'm not going to glue anything down. I still got to get the sentiment on here. And then I'll take a picture, make a short with it or something. But anyway, so I was noticing that, and then I checked my, see, like, go into my YouTube studio. Yesterday it said 2.1K views. Look, I'm up to 2.4K views today. So it went up by 3K, 0.3K, 300, whatever number that is. So it went up that much from one video yesterday in vertical mode. And then one short this morning. So it's like if I'm not doing shorts and I'm not, I was dropping. It was like I was being pushed into the abyss of the never see videos. They weren't feeding my stuff out to nobody. As much as I prefer to use a streaming software, they don't show my stuff to nobody. So it's like, while I love all of you guys that are here with me, if I'm ever going to get monetized, well, I got to have more views. I got to have more, you know. You like Eva for teacher? Me too. That's how kids talk. You're the best teacher ever. Now, I don't have little dies for the little words, so I got to figure that out. But I have dies to do really cool. Let's see, is that card here? To show you what the text, at least... So this is like what the text is going to... This is what the text will look like. It'll be that kind of text. And then I'll have to stamp the you're the... Which I have a stamp that says you're the... And then I'll have to... I'm going to write that in black ink, the Eva. So, but as soon... I don't know where my Henry's ABC's dies went. They were right there. They're not right there. They're not right there, y'all. So yeah, I noticed that. And so that's why I'm in vertical mode. Because I'm trying to get my views back up again. You know. I'm trying a little. I'm putting a little effort in. And I wanted to see if it was true. See, isn't that a cool font? That's the word I was looking for, not text. Font. That's going to be the font. That's going to say best teacher. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I put quotes around Eva? Oh, but it's not Eva. It's Eva. Eva. Forever and ever and ever again. Wish I could find that Henry's alphabet, because I would love to have this on here instead of having to come back and show a picture later. Well, it's taking me several videos to do this. And I didn't capitalize the E, so, you know, anybody who, a teacher would know that that's improper English, but the spelling is correct because it's not a noun. If it was a noun, I would capitalize that. Acting like I know some grammar or something. I ain't no English teacher. I'm not no teacher at all. I was a bus driver, not a teacher. I drove him to the school and drove him back home. That's all I did. All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go. Oh, my gosh. I'm reeling, guys. I'm reeling from the news that I got. And I told my son when my live was over, I'd message him back. So I don't know if he... I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't seen him in years. And oh my gosh, I'm so ecstatic. Just keep praying that everything works and nothing changes. All right, guys. Y'all have a fantastic day. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. So long. Farewell. I don't know how to get out of this one. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Boo-doo-boo-doo-doo. Good night, sweetheart. Hope you enjoyed the show. Do-me-do-do. La 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 la.